As a product owner, your ability to effectively manage and prioritize the product backlog is essential for delivering value to your customers efficiently. The product backlog is more than a simple list of tasks. It's your roadmap, your guide to delivering a product that meets the needs and wants of your customers. It contains all the features, enhancements, and fixes that need to be implemented, and it's constantly evolving to reflect the requirements of your product. This backlog is a dynamic entity capturing everything your team needs to work on, from high-level epics to the most granular user stories. It's a tool for transparency, for communication, for collaboration. But it's not enough to just have a backlog. It needs to be managed, it needs to be prioritized, it needs to be understood. Without these elements, your backlog can quickly become a source of confusion rather than clarity. Remember, keeping the backlog well-groomed and organized is crucial for ensuring clarity and focus. With a potentially endless list of features to implement, prioritization becomes paramount. The art of prioritization is akin to navigating a ship through a storm. Every backlog item is like a wave, some larger than others, but all demanding attention. As the captain, your role is to steer the ship to calm waters, focusing on the waves that matter most. Let's unpack this art of prioritization by exploring the factors that influence the ranking of backlog items. Think of these factors as your compass, guiding you through the storm. First, we have customer value. This is the wind in your sails. Always ask, how much value will this feature deliver to our customers? High-value items typically take precedence, helping you to sail towards increased customer satisfaction. Secondly, consider business impact. This is your North Star, guiding your direction. Ask yourself, what is the potential impact on our business? Backlog items that align with your business goals and have a high return on investment should be high on your priority list. Next, there's technical feasibility. Think of this as the condition of your ship. Some features might be too complex or resource-intensive to implement immediately. In these cases, it might be wise to navigate around these storms until your team has the necessary capabilities. Finally, dependencies can influence your prioritization. These are the currents beneath your ship. They represent the relationship between different backlog items. Some features might be dependent on others, and understanding these dependencies is crucial to avoid getting stuck in a whirlpool of confusion. Balancing these factors is no easy task. It requires constant adjustment and reassessment, similar to adjusting your ship's course during a storm, but with practice you'll become adept at making these tough decisions. Prioritization is a critical skill that helps ensure the team focuses on the most impactful work first. It's about making informed decisions that align with your business goals, satisfy your customers, and maximize your team's productivity. Just like a skilled captain, you'll learn to navigate your product through the stormy seas of development, guiding it towards success. User stories are the building blocks of the product backlog. Now, what exactly are these user stories and why are they so important? Imagine a user story as a short, simple description of a feature told from the perspective of the person who desires the new capability, usually a user or customer of the system. They typically follow a simple formula. As a, I want so that. This format is purposely straightforward to facilitate clear communication between the product owner and the development team. But user stories aren't just about stating what the user wants. They're about sparking conversations and fostering collaboration. They help the team understand the why behind the what. They provide context, allowing everyone involved to grasp the user's needs and motivations. This, in turn, guides the creation of solutions that truly meet those needs. Moreover, well-crafted user stories help in prioritizing the backlog. They enable the team to estimate the effort needed and the value delivered, assisting in determining what should be tackled first. So, how do you write a good user story? Remember, it's not about capturing every detail up front. It's about providing enough information for the team to understand the user's need and engage in a meaningful discussion. It's about being concise, yet comprehensive. In the end, learning to write clear, concise user stories is essential for effective backlog management. User stories are the bridge that connects the product vision to the day-to-day work, ensuring that every effort is directed towards creating value for the user. Backlog grooming, also known as backlog refinement, is an ongoing process where the team collaborates to review, clarify, and prioritize items in the backlog. This isn't a one-off task, but rather a regular activity that keeps the backlog in shape, ensuring that it remains relevant and actionable. Imagine the backlog as a garden. Without proper care and attention, it can quickly become overgrown and chaotic. Tasks can get tangled up, priorities can become unclear, and the team can lose sight of what's truly important. Just as a gardener prunes and shapes their plants to keep them healthy and beautiful, a product owner needs to regularly groom the backlog to keep it clean, organized, and focused. This grooming process involves several key activities. The team collaboratively reviews the backlog, clarifying any ambiguities and removing any items that are no longer relevant. The product owner, with input from the team, reprioritizes the items based on the latest information and feedback. This might involve moving some items up the list, pushing others down, or even removing some items entirely. As a result of this continuous refinement, the backlog becomes a dynamic roadmap, always pointing the team in the right direction. It's a tool that helps the team understand what they need to work on next, ensuring they're always delivering the highest value to the customers. Regular backlog grooming ensures that your team always has a clear, prioritized list of work to tackle. Here's a summary of what we've covered in this module. We've delved into the crux of product backlog management and prioritization, and explored the pivotal role of the product backlog in setting the roadmap for our product's journey. We've underscored the importance of keeping this dynamic list organized and well-groomed, ensuring clarity and focus for the team. We've also discussed the art of prioritization, a critical skill that aids in evaluating each backlog item based on factors like customer value, business impact, technical feasibility, and dependencies. And lastly, we've learned about the power of user stories. These building blocks of the product backlog serve as a communication tool, describing the functionality from the user's perspective. As we move forward, remember that effective backlog management is a continuous effort, requiring consistent refinement and grooming. In our next video, we'll explore collaboration, communication and planning in agile teams. Stay tuned for more insights into mastering the art of product ownership.